Big shout out. Hey, I'll see you. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yes, sir. Dope Easy, Blue Magic. Mr. Blue Magic himself was in the building tonight. Head Records in the building. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Hey, Dope. Yo, make sure you let them know that podcast will be up very soon. So they can... Absolutely. But right now, we are joined by the man himself. We are rolling here on Sports Rap Live, coming off of that Arian Foster Paul Wall interview, and we've got...
And Bun B trilogy.
Of course, Bun B. Of course.
Kind of hard to follow some H-Town legends in the building.
Well, no, it's not, because you're an H-Town legend yourself. Of course, that is Kadoma, and he is here each and every week to bring you all the heat from the street to your feet with the Sneak of the Week and all the latest news from around the sneaker world.
Well, we've been building a little something for 135 weeks now.
I think so.
So we're getting to legendary status whether we like it or not.
I think so. Look at the crowd here tonight at Junction.
Wow, that's what's up.
All right, Kadoma. Well, let's get right into it. You know, you bring us the news from the sneaker world each and every week. We got March Madness in full effect. NBA is in the second half of the season. I know you got your eyes on the sneaker world. Why don't you tell us what's going on?
Of course. I mean, we're deep into basketball season now, and March Madness is about to take place. We'll be out there covering the Final Four in New Orleans from Radio Row. So everybody watching right now on sneakertube.tv, make sure you tune into that. Like we just said, we have great sports segments here on sportsraplive.com. So you want to check those out as well. Just had Arian Foster, Bun B, and Paul Wall all on the same seg talking NFL football.
And
Crazy.
You can find that on sportsraplive.com. Of course, that's rap with two P's, because two P's are better than one, but two kicks are better than one right here on Sports Rap Live.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we're deep into the basketball season, so this is when all the basketball shoes come out. I heard Stan Van Gundy just narrowly avoided another heart attack as the Orlando Magic went on to beat the Chicago Bulls tonight, 99-94. But it looks like some Longhorn fans may be having a heart attack of their own here at Junction Bar as they are trying to pull a W away from Iowa State.
That's right. We heard from Andrew himself that Texas really has to win this game because the loser...
It's a lose or go home. Lose or go home.
And we all know that UT has been rocking the Kevin Durant's all season long, Andrew. That's one sneaker that we've had on the table here quite a bit, from the Coppers to the Nerfs to the All-Star editions that they rocked last weekend. So, you know what? We could be watching games here and talking sneakers.
Yeah, or we could be trying to get those UTKD4s from China. For some reason, they dropped over there first. So, Nike Basketball, send us a shout on Twitter. Tell us what's up with that.
Please. All right, well, let's look back at some of the sneakers we have here on the table tonight. And, of course, we're going to take a trip down memory lane of the last 30 years of the original Nike basketball performance shoe, and that is the Air Force One, as you hear the beat right there. There's Gons drops. Kadoma, why don't you tell us what we have on the table here tonight?
Oh, yeah, man. We had to bring these in. This is an honorable mention this week. These actually dropped last weekend. On Saturday, but our Sneak of the Week last week, we were covering all the March Nike SB releases. But this week we wanted to give these an honorable mention because it's too good to pass up. You know, several sneakers dropping every weekend now. But this is the 30th anniversary or Pearl edition of the Air Force One. You know, they have silver, platinum, diamond anniversary. The 30th anniversary is known as the Pearl. As you can see, many of these shoes feature like a pearl white. Some of them have a 3M or reflective coating on them. But the Air Force One is Nike's first basketball sneaker to have that encapsulated air unit in the heel.
Really changed the game.
Worn by the likes of Rasheed Wallace, who's just rumored to be signing with the NBA Heat. I guess the Lakers thing fell through. So, we may be seeing some brand new Sheeds coming out. He liked this one, the Air Force One High.
Absolutely.
This is what Sheed liked to sport on the hardwood pretty much his entire career. So it's
now
got
that is the Air Force One Lux Max Air.
Oh yeah, man, it's Lux because it's got the premium materials on the upper, and Max Air because it's got the full-length visible air bubble in the midsole. You can see that air bubble running all the way down from toe to heel in the clear midsole there. These are pretty heavy, man. Kind of hard to ball in these days. I mean, especially when a lot of the Sneak of the Weeks we've had on the table are very, very lightweight nowadays with brand new materials such as Hyperfuse and Flywire. we're cutting the weight out. This is kind of giving me a workout here.
Just holding it up.
Sneak of the week 135, but
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful sneaker, luxury materials on the upper. For those of you that don't want something so heavy or so high with a strap on the ankle, we do have 2 low-cut versions. We have a beautiful black denim low top. It's got black denim on the upper, and the black denim even goes down to the midsole of the shoe, where it meets a black outsole here.
Now, I ran by Premium Goods, Kadoma, to pick these up today, and they're available at Premium Goods and other exclusive retailers with Nike accounts like this one. But Rico Trill was putting together the perfect fit with this and a brand new Hunter's hat that had the same denim pattern on it.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, these are probably the most popular sneaker in the pack. One thing that I really like about these myself, aside from the piping you see running along the side panels and the eye stay, is the waxed laces. I mean, that really gives it a casual look right there. You can tell the laces have been waxed. So this is something, you know, you may be able to dress up a little bit in, like our boy Rico Trill.
Absolutely.
The third and last shoe in the pack is the classic all-white Air Force One.
Tell us about that sole, though.
That's milky.
I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
a translucent sole. Every year now, Nike has done a new take on the Air Force One all-white. Every summer, there's a brand new one that drops that people have to have. This is a little early, but like I said, it is the 30th anniversary. And, I mean, Air Force One's known for all whites. So you got to have an all-white version of the 30th anniversary.
If you have a pair of all-white Air Force Ones here at the Rapp Pack in the building, put your hands up. Yeah, I see you back there. I see y'all.
I would say a good majority of people have had some all-whites at some point in their lifetime.
Absolutely.
You know, if they've been born in the last 30 years. But this is a real clean shoe. Like Adam said, the outsole is kind of translucent, milky. Kind of gives it a different touch than the traditional all-white. Also features a little bit premium leather. Has a tinge of some 3M or reflective on it, maybe to kind of pay homage to that Pearl anniversary.
And Kadoma, how much will these run you if you get them at the stores?
The lows are $135, and the high, the Luxe Edition, is $225. So I'm trying to get up here on the page, Andrew, if you could help me just a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, hey, let's get into what we're all here for, of course. And with all the hype coming out of Chicago, Derrick Rose hitting game-winning shots, the Bulls, you know, right there in the mix for the top seed in the East there. Why don't we get into our Sneak of the Week, Htown Sneaker Summit Sports Rap Live Sneak of the Week number 135. Gonz is already on the drum roll. Kadoma, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we have on the table right here, sir?
Man, Sneak of the Week number 135, we have the return of the Air Jordan 14 OG, as we call it in the sneakerhead world.
Yes.
OG means original, white and varsity red colorway.
Otherwise known as?
Otherwise known as the Candy Canes.
That's right.
So who knows who gave it that nickname, but like our man Matt Huffhill says from NiceKicks.com, any shoe that catches a nickname in the streets will sell better than, say, the white-red Jordan 14.
Very true.
So
very true.
Even though the nickname Candy Cane is kind of unflattering, it helps the shoe sell better from a marketing standpoint. So
you got them candy canes?
I guess shout out to whoever came up with that name.
There it is.
But this is an original colorway Air Jordan 14. It was designed by a team of Nike legends Tinker Hatfield and Mark Smith, and was inspired after Michael Jordan's Ferrari 550 Maranello.
Yeah, the 550.
So,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, you better believe that was inspired, because the black ones we talked about were the, the Ferrari.
Oh, yeah. But you can kind of tell from the cuts on the midsole there, and especially the shield that's on the heel. Somebody actually told me once that there's 14 Jumpmans on a pair of these.
I've heard
so
that too.
I haven't counted to exactly hear that. But it's got the 23 on the back of the heel. Very, very nice leather on the upper, perforated there. But this is the shoe that Michael Jordan won his last championship in when he came back from retirement and before the NBA went into one of those lockouts, which the Spurs came out and won the championship after that in a 50-game season. So we'll put an asterisk there for Soccer Talk Louise. But
Chris Lord said the same thing.
But, you know, I don't know if Jordan actually wore these on the court or not. This was the very last 14 to drop after he hit that last shot in the black edition of these. And they also had another white version with some black toes with the black suede toe on them that he did wear on the court. But this was the last 14 to drop before Michael Jordan retired for the second time.
That's right.
So
that's right. Round of applause for MJ. 23.
These drop this Saturday at select Jordan Brand accounts. It is a quick strike release. It will be very difficult to come by. So make sure you get out there this Saturday and cop these. By the way things have been going with the Shooligans, these will be gone in no time. So
you better believe it.
The white red Jordan 14, also known as the candy cane. So see how good your local Jordan account is up on their Sneaker Talk lingo. Go in there and ask for the candy canes.
That's right. That's right. And make sure you only get real sneakers and pick it up from a reliable source. Got to shout out all the premium boutiques here in H-Town, and of course, Premium Goods, who supplied us with these Sneak of the Weeks tonight. Kadoma, we appreciate you coming by. We know you're going to be bringing us all the March Madness, Sneaker Madness, coming up here in the next few weeks.
I mean, we're trying to get it in. I heard Jordan Brand's got some things coming out for March Madness.
Absolutely.
And maybe, I think we'll have a good run of basketball sneakers here for the next month or two.
That sounds good, Kadoma. All right, we're going to take it to the top of the hour right now. You guys stick around for one more segment. We got another special guest still to call in. Soccer Talk Luis, make your way over here to the table. You guys stick around right here on Sports Rap Live.